Well. All right. We would like to officially welcome everyone to another Mikey Live program. I am your host, Mikey Hutchinson, and we are coming to you live from the Spice Isle of the Caribbean. And the pleasure is mine to say welcome to those of you who are viewing us for the first time, and to the usual suspects, we would like to say thank you as well for making it Mikey Live. Of course, it's Friday. We try to not keep it too long on Fridays, maybe 30 minutes max. We're going to try to aim at that. We don't know how far we will reach. Sometimes we exceed that, but anyway, let's see, all right? So let's see what's making the headlines for tonight. Well, Police Commissioner addresses the media on recent developments, as well as investigation launched into incident involving a security officer and the police. And searches continue, but still no sight of missing fisherman. And the 2 COVID cases on one of the first North American cruises since virus hit. We'll talk to you about that and more when we return on tonight's Mikey Live program. We got to let you know the headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of the Communal Cooperative Credit Union, Coast Grenada Limited, Real Value IGA Supermarket, the Housing Authority of Grenada, Digicel, Nawasa, and the Ministry of Health. Folks, thank you very much to all the sponsors and supporters of the Mikey Live program. We're taking a first break and we'll return. If you have not yet done so, we'd like to encourage you to please go ahead and share the program, giving other people an opportunity to see that we are live. We will be back.
Refresh and win! Refresh and win $10,000 cash with Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. Yes, you could be the lucky winner of $10,000 cash when you enjoy a 591 ml or 355 ml Coca-Cola Original Taste or 591 ml Sprite. Look under the special yellow cap to find your unique code and text to 423-1131 or enter via the web portal lnq.in/Coca-ColaGD to win weekly cash prizes, grocery vouchers, meal vouchers, mobile credits, free Coca-Cola, or the grand prize of $10,000 cash. Refresh and enter as often as you like. Coca-Cola. Open for better. Terms and conditions apply. Visit Coca-Cola Grenada on Facebook and Instagram for details. Please follow all COVID-19 protocols when redeeming prizes.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business,
for your education,
for your financial freedom.
for that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, easy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex, or give them a call 440-1015 or 440-1016, or check out their website hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen at the best price. We offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit or call us today for 14-3114-232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Are you prepared for the hurricane season? Do you have a plan? Remember, water is essential in any emergency plan. Determine your family's water needs. Ensure your storage containers are food grade and store at minimum 35 gallons of water per person per day for at least 1 week. Understand that your planning may be different this year because of the need to protect yourself and others from COVID-19. Take the necessary actions to ensure that your household has an adequate stored water supply should there be an interruption. Be prepared. NAWASA, committed to meeting customers' needs.
All right, and let's officially welcome everyone again to tonight's program. The first thing we start off with is a notice from the traffic department of the Royal Grenada Police Force, and they'd like to advise the general public that as a result of ongoing work on the Maras Hill Public Road, St. George, the changes here I'm about to announce are anticipated. Maras Hill St. George's will be closed on vehicular traffic on Saturday 12th and Sunday 13th June 2021. One-way traffic will be facilitated on Maras Hill St. George from Monday 14th to Sunday 20th June 2021. And members of the public, you should anticipate delays on this route. Traffic department said that they'd like to apologize for any inconveniences likely to be caused as a result of these changes. And the government of Grenada say that they are delivering on their promise of financially supporting taxi drivers who have been particularly hard hit since the country closed its borders as part of the national strategy to combat the spread of the COVID-19. Given the plight of some of its members who have been without an income for several months, executive members of the National Taxi Association appealed to the government for assistance to help protect their livelihoods. Government therefore decided to make a concessional loan of $300,000 available to the National Taxi Association. The monies will be disbursed through the Small Business Development Fund of the Grenada Development Bank. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell said government continues to be inundated with requests, and that those are requests for assistance. Now, he said that the significant economic fallout from the pandemic has created urgent needs among persons in many sectors of the economy. In the past year, government has, they say, expended significant sums providing stimulus payments to various categories of persons. Now, the requests are still coming in, and therefore, we continue to examine and see how best to help these who are those persons who are in need, even with the significant decline in revenue earnings. With such continued suffering among some of our people, it should not be difficult to understand that government must, they say, use its limited resources to help as many as possible. Okay, a police commissioner is addressing the media. Well, he did so today, in fact, on recent developments, and there are so many of them. In particular, he spoke of some of for example, the killing, the situation at the police station where one man was found dead in his cell, and so on, so many more. He's saying that it's particularly hard when families have to be told of these untimely deaths of their loved ones. Even the police force, he said, had their own death to deal with. But he says in cases where incidents happen within the walls of the police station, that they are going to make sure that they leave no stones unturned to investigate those matters.
I know that under these circumstances, one can hardly find the right words to say. But I want to take the opportunity here to extend sympathies and condolences to the family and friends who've lost loved ones in any of those recent incidents. And I do trust that you all can be comforted by the grace and mercy of God in this time of extreme grief. The incidents I refer to more specifically includes the death of one individual at one of our fuel depots. Another was a very senseless and horrific killing of Linda Skinner Moraine, which marked our first murder for the year. And as an update, you probably are aware that the accused has been remanded to Her Majesty's prison. On Wednesday afternoon, we also had the very sad and unfortunate news of the death of Chevy Batiste, who was in police custody at the material time. I want to take the opportunity here to reassure the public that the RGPF will ensure a thorough investigation in all of the relevant matters and that appropriate actions will be taken where necessary. But I want to also indicate that the RGPF was not spared in the spate of recent incidents, as the force was also rocked by the passing of one of its own, in the person of Corporal Richard Logan, who died after a short period of hospitalization. May his soul rest in peace.
And the commissioner also spoke of a recent incident. In fact, you might have seen on social media yesterday circulation of a video that shows the police officer detaining a security guard. The commissioner of police also addressed this at today's press conference.
Arresting the security for telling the officer to put on a mask. Handcuff him.
I also want to speak briefly to a recent video that was in circulation in social media that seeks to show an officer arresting a security officer after the security officer reportedly challenged the police officer for not wearing a mask at a business establishment where the security officer works. I can confirm that this incident did occur. However, on the arrival at the police station, the senior police officer in charge of that police station, having analyzed the circumstances of the specific case, took a statement from the security officer and released him pending further investigations. Currently, an internal investigation to review the circumstances in this matter has been initiated, and to date, the security officer has not been charged. However, I want to also take the opportunity to reinforce a statement I made recently at the police recruitment graduation. And this statement is, being a police officer does not give us the right, neither the privilege, to break the said laws that we are tasked with enforcing. The principle of our own conformity to the laws and regulation of our state is pivotal to us affirming our legitimacy as a police force.
Thank you very much, Mr. Commissioner. We'll have more news on that for you next week, God's willing. Now, we've been telling you about a man that's gone missing, and so we are now hearing from police for the first time about this. Now, the Assistant Commissioner of Police, Mr. John Mitchell, in charge of operations, addressed that matter. He says that they have been searching for the missing man, but with no success.
And I'm speaking with specific relation to the incident that was reported from Petit Martinique, where one Lyndon Alexander, 38 years from Grenada, left Petit Martinique jetty about 6:30. That's on Monday evening, in a 10-foot dinghy and was attempting to go aboard another boat. Unfortunately, Mr. Charles has gone missing since then, and we are unable to recover him. It is very crucial and important to know that the Royal Grenada Police Force would have initiated some significant responses. One of them being Coast Guard would have been that very night. Grenada Coast Guard would have initiated searches and coordinated efforts with a number of other vessels from Petit Martinique and the Carriacou. Despite the seas being very rough and choppy and very windy, the searches continued from around 9 o'clock the night until around 2 o'clock the morning. And that is hats off to all the persons who have coordinated that search. The search pattern took those vessels, to include Coast Guard, 20 to 25 nautical miles between the corridors of south and west of Carriacou. And that is tremendous to be able to do all the searches that such coordinate with that reference point, taking into consideration the wind speed and the tide and the possibility of that dinghy drifting. So what really took place is that the Coast Guard, in coordination with local vessels, as I stated before, would have done a crucial search pattern south of 12 degrees latitude in those specific areas. Unfortunately, they were unable to find the gentleman or the dinghy, and additionally, to state further, searches is still ongoing with regard to other vessels within the vicinity, taking into consideration the process, the procedure and systems that are in place in terms of once a SOS is sent out, both maritime and aviation assets is also in part of assisting in that search. Specifically, one aircraft from Union Island was part of that search on Monday night, and I believe continued into Tuesday also.
And that's the information as it relates to the missing man. We were scheduled to speak with one of the family members, and we will try to get that done on Monday, God's willing. And they are saying that they were not hearing enough about this as to what was happening with regards to searches. Two guests on one of the first cruise ships to sail from North America since the COVID-19 pandemic hit tested positive on Thursday, the cruise company said, adding all passengers and crew had been vaccinated. The Celebrity Millennium, carrying about 600 passengers and 650 crew, set sail from the Caribbean island of St. Martin on Saturday for a 7-day cruise, including stops in Barbados, Aruba, and Curacao. They say that two guests sharing a stateroom on board Celebrity Millennium tested positive for the COVID-19 while conducting the required end-of-cruise testing, according to the Royal Caribbean. The individuals are asymptomatic and currently in isolation, they say. It said that the ship exceeded U.S. COVID-19 guidelines, and all guests were required to show proof of vaccination as well as a negative COVID-19 test before sailing. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC, currently requires that more than 95% of passengers and crew be vaccinated in order for cruise lines to bypass a requirement for trial voyages. Cruise operations were suspended on March 13, 2020, when the CDC issued a no-sail order to prevent the further spread of the coronavirus. Several ships already had deadly outbreaks on board. And that's where we're going to wrap it for here. Take a break, and then when we come back, we are going to come back with a national report on the weather. And remember, again, on Fridays, we try to not keep you too long. So let's take a quick break, and when we come back, we got for you the national report and the weather. Stay tuned.
Refresh and win. Refresh and win $10,000 cash with Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. Yes, you could be the lucky winner of $10,000 cash when you enjoy a 591 ml or 355 ml Coca-Cola original taste or 591 ml Sprite. Look under the special yellow cap to find your unique code and text to 423-1131 or enter via the web portal lnq.in/Coca-Cola GD to win weekly cash prizes, grocery vouchers, meal vouchers, mobile credits, free Coca-Cola, or the grand prize of $10,000 cash. Refresh and enter as often as you like. Coca-Cola. Open for better. Terms and conditions apply. Visit Coca-Cola Grenada on Facebook and Instagram for details. Please follow all COVID-19 protocols when redeeming prizes.
If it's tech, we got it. If it's an appliance, we've got that too. Dad, if you want it, you should get it this Father's Day at Quartz. Quartz has unbeatable prices, up to 30% off selected products. So whatever you want, you should get it. Only at Quartz, bringing value home.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business.
For your education.
For your financial freedom.
For that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
You want a hand sanitizer to do 3 things: kill germs, be gentle, and to go where you go. You can get all of that in our hand sanitizer. Hard on germs, gentle on hands, affordable. Remember, hand sanitizers contain alcohol. Keep away from heat and flames and avoid contact with eyes. Available at retailers island-wide.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, easy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex, or give them a call, 440-1015 or 440-1016, or check out their website, hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen at the best price. We offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit or call us today for 14-3114-232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Are you prepared for the hurricane season? Do you have a plan? Remember, water is essential in any emergency plan. Determine your family's water needs. Ensure your storage containers are food grade and store at minimum 35 gallons of water per person per day for at least 1 week. Understand that your planning may be different this year because of the need to protect yourself and others from COVID-19. Take the necessary actions to ensure that your household has an adequate stored water supply should there be an interruption. Be prepared. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Welcome to Yogo. Most of you know us for our food delivery service and our food pass for free delivery from restaurants. But did you know you can also use us for grocery deliveries too? We've just added another 5,000 plus new items to Yogo Supermarket. And stay updated as we add more products and vendors. Yogo Services is our convenient skip the line offering. Let us pay your electric, water, and other utility bills for you. With us, you will be able to buy tickets, pay your rent, schedule bookings, and other services. Need a ride to get somewhere? Give Yogo Lyft a try. Select your pickup location and destination location and wait for our driver to collect you. Never have to worry about how you're gonna get to a place again. Please see website or app for our service locations. And sign up now.
Royal Grenada Police Force tests its hurricane readiness plan in preparation for the above-average 2021 hurricane season. We'll have details to this story and more in the National Report. With the details to the news for Friday, June 11th, I am Rikisha St. Louis. The Royal Grenada Police Force has launched the first phase of its hurricane readiness plan for the 2021 Atlantic hurricane season to test response mechanism, coordination, and command and control capabilities. The 2021 Atlantic hurricane season officially started on June 1st. During a press conference on Friday, Assistant Commissioner of Police John Mitchell highlighted the importance of the readiness plan in keeping with its mandate to protect and serve. So far, assessments have been carried out to give the senior officers ample time to identify gaps in the process and find solutions in the event Grenada is affected by a hurricane or severe weather system.
We also conducted testing of our equipment and also seeking to find deficiencies and gaps with regards to what we need and what we should have. We also conducted coordinated efforts with NADMA, so at least we can respond together and not just as a single unit. Also, we'd have done assessment with regards to our houses, to our building plant, and also look with relation to our safe houses. So in the event that the police has to move, there are contingency plans in place so that they can move and operate after a storm.
Tabletop exercises and emergency drills were conducted at the Western, Central, and Eastern Divisions on May 29th and 31st. These exercises are designed to test the organization's operational readiness, procedural knowledge, and communication competence in accordance with its hurricane plans and guidelines.
We would have done the exercises, one, significantly for learning purposes, so that officers can be au fait with the plan and the response mechanism. And that has panned out and went extremely well over the last few days. So we continue to advise our own police officers, and also we take the opportunity to send this clarion call to our nation that persons, families need to be prepared.
The Ministry of Agriculture, Lands and Forestry continues to build the capacity of farmers and staff. The latest capacity building initiative, as we hear in this report, was held in St. Andrew for stakeholders in the soursop sector. In this report, Mina Booker tells us it is the aim of the ministry to increase production levels of Grenada's green gold in this training.
An engagement of stakeholders, farmers, extension officers and exporters was held on Thursday, 10th June in St. Andrew by the ministry. The session provided relevant information on agronomic practices that must be utilized from propagation to harvesting and marketing stages in order to have a viable soursop industry. Senior Agricultural Officer Lauren St. Louis reminded stakeholders that Grenada has a unique opportunity as it is the only country which can export fresh soursop to the U.S. market, a unique market position that it can continue to capitalize on and fully exploit the demand, especially in the Western markets.
We know that the soursop industry is extremely important. It's one of the fastest growing industries that we currently have. It has taken over cocoa, so now it's the third highest export that we have. It's nutmeg, fish, and soursop. And that is steadily growing. That is not something that we envision is going to slow down anytime soon. What we have to ensure as farmers, as exporters, as anybody involved, and even technical officers, is that we maintain the standards that we have. For us, we look at this as an opportunity to assist our farmers, which is our primary mandate, to assist our farmers to improve their livelihoods, to improve their cultural practices, and to, of course, boost the economy of Grenada.
Just this year, the Marketing and National Importing Board resumed the exportation of soursop to the United States and regionally after being unable to do so for months as a result of COVID-19. Following up on research and development in other countries and the use of science and technology for soursop production, Chief Agronomist Alison Haynes identified a number of critical areas that farmers must get right. These included the incorporation of important macro and secondary nutrients during the life cycle of a soursop tree.
Nitrogen and potassium was very high. So nitrogen and potassium is the nutrients that soursop, like we must have in our soursop, because I remember telling Brazil and them have nice quality soursop. That's something we must give to our soursop to make sure we improve our quality as well. Size and taste and all that kind of thing. We know calcium is very important too for the formation of the cell walls in your fruits, curing injuries and all these things where you get a nice fruit. So that's something we must consider when we applying to when we fertilizing our mature trees if we want to improve the fruit quality.
The practical session was held on the farm of Lloyd Nelson, a soursop farmer in the parish. Presentations were made by the supervisor for the Northern Agricultural District, Maximus Lazarus, on spacing and land preparation. Alison Haynes, Chief Agronomist and Manager of the Marable Propagation Station, on fertilization, Senior Agricultural Officer Lauren St. Louis, and Francis Noel on pest and disease management. The ministry is hopeful that the practical demonstrations made to stakeholders during the training will be implemented in the various phases of soursop production to increase production levels and increase quality of the fruit that will help the country to maintain the current market demands. For the Ministry of Agriculture, I am Mina Booker.
Thank you, Mina. Continuing the news, the Ministry of Education has received a donation of supplies to assist in keeping schools COVID-19 free and safe during the pandemic. Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of Grenada to the United States of America and Permanent Representative of Grenada to the Organization of American States, Her Excellency Yolande Smith, made the presentation of sanitizers and thermometers to the ministry recently.
I am just so happy that we're able to contribute to what the Ministry of Education is doing. Members of the diaspora always look for opportunities to help. And what the embassy did this time around for independence is to partner with diaspora organizations and a homegrown medical supplies company, Scott's Medical, in Miami to get touchless thermometers and hand sanitizers to supplement what the ministry is doing for schools in Grenada. So this is our gesture, the diaspora to Grenada, helping out for schools.
Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Norman Gilbert, thanked Smith and the diaspora for the generous gesture.
On behalf of the Ministry of Education, Human Resource Development, Religious Affairs and Information, I would like to express our sincere gratitude to Ambassador and the members of the diaspora as well as our donor company for being able to support the ministry's initiative in ensuring that we have an environment that is safe amidst all of the protocols that are required as part of the COVID-19 situation that we have. Our nation's schools are obviously in dire need of supplies like these, as we have to consistently be providing these opportunities so that they are able to sanitize effectively. And so we are very happy that you are able to receive those items on behalf of the ministry once again, and we look forward to continuing collaboration and to continue to work with you where we can be able to benefit the young people who we are basically serving as part of our responsibility.
This is the National Report. The news will continue after the break.
The house was shaking. Then suddenly saw we hear bang, crack, and the roof had gone.
Man, I was so scared, I nearly wet myself.
Only those who have lived it can truly understand the devastating fury of a hurricane's wind.
The house across the road just get up and roll over.
Hurricane force wind. It's a hazard. Hazards. Take control. Reduce your loss. You can hurricane-proof your home. For example, make your roof more wind-resistant by using screws instead of nails in its construction. Find out more about hurricane force winds and other hazards at your local disaster office. A message from the National Disaster Management Agency and Sedera.
Welcome back. The Royal Grenada Police Force has requested help from neighboring islands to find 38-year-old Lyndon Alexander, who is reported missing at sea off the coast of Petite Martinique. Assistant Commissioner of Police John Mitchell says Alexander left the Petite Martinique jetty on Monday in a dinghy in pursuit of another boat. ACP Mitchell said the Coast Guard and other vessels have since been deployed, conducting searches 20 to 25 nautical miles between the south and west corridors of Carriacou, but to no avail.
We are unable to recover him. It is very crucial and important to know that the Royal Grenada Police Force would have initiated some significant responses. One of them being Coast Guard would have been that very night. Grenada Coast Guard would have initiated searches and coordinated efforts with a number of other vessels from Petite Martinique and the Carriacou. Despite the seas being very rough and choppy and very windy, the searches continued from around 9 o'clock the night until around 2 o'clock the morning.
The Royal Grenada Police Force has requested assistance from Trinidad and Tobago and Martinique to patrol the waters in search of Alexander.
Searches were also still ongoing with regard to other vessels within the vicinity, taking into consideration the process, the procedure and systems that are in place in terms of once a SOS is sent out, both maritime and aviation assets is also in part of assisting in that search. Once our resources here cannot or we are unable to conduct all the searches, we have contacted Trinidad and Tobago, which is responsible, the Coast Guard unit for the southern hemisphere of the Caribbean Sea. Also, we have contacted Martinique, who is responsible for the northern section, and they are assisting us with regard to search.
He said senior officers are in constant communication with the family, giving updates on the search as they are made available. Finally, in the news, a fully furnished computer lab with 20 computers and computer accessories has been installed at the St. George's Seventh-day Adventist Primary School. On Friday, a ribbon-cutting ceremony was held to open the computer lab donated by Grenvet Island Veterinary Services. The St. George's SDA School is the fifth institution to benefit from the donation. Dr. Heather Douglas, Grenvet's executive director, said her organization is committed to making contributions to schools across Grenada.
I'm happy to be able to give back. I feel like it is my purpose to do so. And I hope as you get older, you think about what your purpose might be, or you might think about what do you want to do when you grow up. And you might already have an idea of that, and now you can use the computers to see what that might be and look into it, and maybe it's not what you want to do, but you'll be able to figure it all out. So I really appreciate all of the support from Grenada and giving back and allowing you to progress through your education. I wish my father could be here. I haven't seen him in almost 2 years because of COVID, and that slowed down the introduction of the computer lab. But we were able to ship them down, and the staff here, you were able to make that happen and get them installed.
Principal Jacqueline Noel said the staff and students are grateful for the donation.
This is an invaluable gift, the computers and the accessories, and it has come at a most timely and welcomed time. The ICT team of our school, under the leadership of Mr. Horace George, has already drawn up a timetable, and they have secured a curriculum serving grades kindergarten to 6, so that everyone would benefit to a maximum extent from this invaluable gift. We ensure all it will be put to its maximum use.
That story just ended the national report for Friday, June 11th, recapping the top story. Royal Grenada Police Force tests its hurricane readiness plan in preparation for the above-average 2021 hurricane season. On behalf of the entire news and production team, I am Rikisha St. Louis saying thank you for joining us. Until next time.
Thank you very much, Rikisha, and the rest of the news team at the GIS. Now for a look at the weather. Generally fair, becoming partly cloudy at times with isolated showers possible. Tonight's minimum temperature 26 degrees Celsius, winds northeasterly to easterly at 8 to 18 miles per hour. Seas slight to moderate, waves 3 to 5 feet in open waters. And that's our weather report for tonight. And for Saturday, weather is expected to be generally fair and breezy, becoming partly cloudy at times with isolated showers overnight. Max temperature 30.5 degrees Celsius and minimum 26 degrees Celsius, winds east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 15 to 25 miles per hour, and seas are slight to moderate, waves 3 to 5 feet in open waters. On Sunday, we can expect a partly cloudy condition, hazy and breezy, with few brief showers, increasing in cloudiness overnight, with some brief to widely scattered showers and possible thunder. The max 30 degrees Celsius and the minimum 25 degrees Celsius, winds northeasterly to easterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour, becoming variable to calm at times. Seas slight to moderate, waves 3 to 5 feet in open waters. And well, that's it for the weekend, all right? When Monday comes, we'll tell you about Monday's weather. So that's it, and I'd like to say hello and thank you for viewing. To everyone currently on the program, it is always a pleasure to basically be with you, to talk with you, and of course to interact with you. All right. I'd like to say hello to the usual suspects, boy. Yeah, I know that you're there. So the usual suspects, I'd like to say hello to you, Mom, Lintana, Java, Suzette, Kireen, Shireen, Cynthia, Zaka, Rolander is with us as well. And who else is with us? Celine. I see that Celine is there. So Celine, hello to you as well. Adonna is with us as well. Jane and who else is with us? Everyone, you know, those of you who are not saying anything. Angel, I see that you're there. But those of you who are not saying anything, but I know that you're there, well, blessings to you and the family. So we touch base again, and God bless you. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy it to the fullest, all right? Let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we all say, ja. No. Take care, everyone. Have a great, great weekend. Goodbye.